Situated on the Pacific coast of Central America, El Salvador borders Guatemala to the west and Honduras to the east. El Salvador is one of the smallest of the Central American countries, with an area equal to that of Massachusetts. Because of El Salvador's location in relation to plate tectonics, more specifically due to the Cocos tectonic plate, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions are frequent sightings in the country. Before the Spanish conquest, the area of El Salvador was inhabited by few indigenous tribes, most notably the Pipiles tribe. However, in 1524, Pedro de Alvarado, one of Cortez's conquistadors, claimed the land in the name of Spain, and in 1540, after crushing the native population, El Salvador officially became a colony of Spain. In 1810, Napoleon overthrew the King of Spain. Many Salvadorans realized Spain's weakness, and in 1811, a Salvadorian priest by the name of Jose Matias Delgado led a rebellion of Creoles. This was important because it was the first open expression of a Salvadorian sympathy for independence from Spain. However, conservative forces from Guatemala, who remained loyal to Spain, ruthlessly crushed the uprising, increasing Salvadorian hostility. In 1821, Francisco Morazan led El Salvador and claimed full independence from Spain. However, the Salvadorians' independence was short-lived as conflict ensued over the territory's incorporation into the Mexican Empire. These efforts were led by Mexican Creole General Agustin de Iturbide. In 1823, El Salvador became part of the United Provinces of Central America, which also included Costa Rica, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. However, in 1838, the United Provinces of Central America descended into civil war, thus ultimately dissolving the federation, and for the first time El Salvador fully became an independent republic. Then, threatened by Mexican and Guatemalan aggression, the Salvadoran government wanted to make the country part of the United States. This request was turned down. El Salvador remained independent, but gradually came under the influence of American banks, corporations, and government policies. One constant in Salvadoran history has been its economy of a single-crop export agriculture. In the 16th century, El Salvador produced cacao, a plant from which chocolate is made. In the 18th century, it grew the indigo plant, which yields blue dye used in clothing. In 1859, President Gardao Barros introduced the country to coffee, which eventually took over as El Salvador's primary export. El Salvador organized its economy with a factory-like efficiency, consolidating land into huge plantations worked by landless peasants. During this time period, El Salvador